Guess who? We're back. Welcome to another edition of Uncle Frank. I'm Frank Coughlin, PGA General Manager here at Arcadian Shores Golf Club in beautiful Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, golf capital of the world, and recently named the #1 city where you do not want to fly your spy balloon. We do not put up with that here. Speaking of which, let's talk about this for just a second. You know, that thing flew over Wyoming. And I know they said they didn't want to shoot it down when it was over land because of the safety of the people. Wyoming has 5.85 people per square mile. Not a mile, square mile. I mean, you have a better chance of hitting a Dollar General than you do of hitting a person in Wyoming. And you know what? They could have, you know, the bottom portion of it was 3 school buses long. Okay. Well, I'm not only paying for my son's colleges, all 3 of them, I'm paying for other people's. Why don't you just go out and rent some bouncy houses and put it down there? You know, well, and once you shot that thing down, they land on the bouncy houses. It's cushioned. Anyway, so it's been a while, but things have been very busy. We had Christmas, took family on a cruise. I'll get to that. Last month, January, was my birthday month and my son Patrick's birthday month. This is February, and it's my wife's birthday month and my son Jacob's birthday month. My wife's birthday is February the 15th, the day after Valentine's Day. And if you were wondering, you cannot combine the two unless you exceed a certain monetary amount. And if you have to ask, you haven't done it. So, it's been kind of busy. I'd like to talk today, because this is about the time that everybody's booking their vacation to come in the spring or even in the fall to Myrtle Beach. I mean, you might be coming with some guy friends. You might be coming, you know, with your lady friends. Might be a bachelor party or bachelorette party. And I know you're getting excited. And when you get here, you get real excited. So I just kind of like to go over a couple of things. Just to put in your mind before you get here. On the first day, you don't have to try and drink every beer in Myrtle Beach. We have lots of beer. We also have an endless supply of Fireball. You don't want to do anything the first day to ruin your entire vacation. No need for that. You know, pace yourself. And, I mean, I know it's a vacation. You know, I told you about the cruise. It was a vacation for us, and it was a vacation for everybody on a cruise. First full day that we were at sea, we got on 10 or 12, something like that. And the next day, you know, I was excited on vacation and so forth. And I got up early, like 7. I wanted to go out on deck and see. I was out there about 30 minutes. At 7:30, here comes this lady. She's got a full glass of white wine in her hand. And her husband, boyfriend, whomever is right behind her. And he's got a small glass with dark liquid, no ice, and a cherry. So I'm thinking, got to be in Manhattan. I saw those two about 11 o'clock. They lost an entire day. And same thing coming to the beach. You don't want to, you know, take an Uber, you know, take a Lyft, or have a designated driver. Even if you're leaving the golf course, if you think you might have had too much. And here's the reason being. Everybody's got one of these. You don't want to be TikTok famous for something that you're not even going to remember. You know? You don't. And plus, you know, your wife's divorce attorney may see it. They'll find that stuff. I'm telling you. Or your friends will see it, and they'll talk about it. Hey, remember that time Frank hit on the beverage cart girl? He had had too many beers, and she goes, oh, you remind me of my grandfather. You know, all that stuff. And every time you go play golf, they're going to be pulling out these videos. You don't want to be doing that. Let's see. Oh, bring the proper attire. Most courses in Myrtle Beach do not allow denim. So, bring some slacks or some shorts. Don't bring shorts like Larry Bird and Magic wore when they played basketball in the 80s. Those things are too short, and you're going to have some health issues with those things. Don't do that. Let's see. Don't be late for your tee time. I know you're excited, you're on vacation, but if your tee time's 9 o'clock, that's not the time you get to the golf course. You don't get there at 9 o'clock. It's called a tee time. That's the time you are on the tee. So, and if you do that, you might miss your time, and they may not, if they're full, they may not be able to get you in there. So let's plan accordingly. Whether you have to go to bed at 8:30 or you start the day drinking a little earlier or whatever, let's just plan on that. Now, also, when you're making your tee times, those same 3 things still apply, like they did last year, the year before, and they will next year. 3 things. The day you want to play, how many people you have, and what time you want to play. And I'm going to tell you this because this happened this morning, as a matter of fact. I'd like to play Thursday. Okay. What time? What do you have? You don't walk into the grocery store and go up to the cashier and say, what do you have? You go to the grocery store knowing what you're going to get. Same thing with the tee time. You got to know what day you're going to play, when you want to play, and how many people you're playing with. That's it. It's not too difficult. I got this one the other day. I want to play next Thursday. Is it going to rain? Do you call Jim Cantori to make a tee time? I bet you don't. Why are you calling me? I don't have a crystal ball. I've got ESPN, but I don't have ESP. I didn't go to meteorology school. I'd love to be making Ed Piotrowski bucks, but I'm not. I mean, Ed's in Vail or Aspen right now skiing. So, the other thing on the tee time, and this is, if you've ever worked in a golf shop, and it's called a golf shop because we sell golf. It's not called a pro shop because we don't sell pros, okay? It's called a golf shop. The other thing is, and I know sometimes you might be busy, or your wife might be busy, and you're driving to the beach, or you're driving down the road, and you want to make a tee time. So the husband's driving, the wife calls. Want to make a tee time for tomorrow? Okay. What time? What time you want to play? 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock? I have 9:10. He has 9:10. 9:10 will work. 9:10 will work. How many players do you have? How many players do you have? We have 4. We have 4? Okay. I told the lady, I was like, ma'am, with all due respect, you have a speaker option on that phone? Yeah, that'd probably be best, wouldn't it? I mean, most cars have Bluetooth nowadays, I mean, boom, hit that thing. I'm right on the speaker. I'm going all around the car. I am full on it, She doesn't want to be doing that. She doesn't want to be doing that. And I definitely don't have time to carry on a conversation with 3 different people. Even if you know the day, the time, and how many people you have. So, a little pet peeve, I'm not yelling. I don't yell. I'm just saying, let's think about some of these things. Some of these things we could just clear up, get out of the way. You know what I mean? It's going to be 70 degrees here today. A little cloudy, but the sun's trying to peek out. Myrtle Beach, February, 70 degrees. Can't beat it. I mean, last Saturday, I was sitting down there where we wash carts just watching that balloon. I got to see the missile come out and knock it down. And you know what? They came right out. I've got the City of Myrtle Beach alert on my phone, and it came right out. If you go to the beach, don't touch the debris. Call somebody. Well, I went to the beach on Sunday. And I know I wasn't supposed to touch anything, but I got so many packets of soy sauce and duck sauce. I filled up my condiment drawer in the kitchen. I don't have to get any more when I get Chinese food anymore. And I did it early in the morning so nobody could see me. So, I haven't tried it yet. We'll see what happens. But it was just, the whole beach was littered. Guys out there with a metal detector couldn't find anything because all the packets all over the beach. Anyway, I'm just kidding, not trying to be offensive. It's meant to be a joke. Come see us here at Arcadian Shores Golf Club. We'd love to have you. Courses in great shape right now. All the courses in Myrtle Beach are in great shape. What a beautiful place to come on a golf vacation, even just for the weekend or a day. Spend the night, play some golf. Tons of restaurants, tons of things to do. Close to us is Barefoot Landing. You got Broadway at the beach. New concept places going in all the time. Good family, wholesome environment, as well as some adult entertainment if you like that kind of thing. Give us a call here at 843-449-5217 or look us up on the web at ArcadianShoresGolf.com. See you next time.